A guide on how to woman according to the world and my mother. 1. Listen. Tuck your hair behind your pretty little ears and listen. Absorb. Take it all in, and while you're at it, remember to keep your pretty little mouth sealed, because there's no point in pouring out your voice if it's only going to turn into white noise. 2. Chain your hands and put them behind your back. You are now a captive. You have always been. It's about time you realize your body was never yours to begin with. We will tell you which parts you need to lose or carve out, which parts that are too big or too small, which flaws should be hidden under layers of concealers and foundations, and which territories we can claim and reign and walk all over just to leave our footprints. 3. Cover up. Maybe not too much, but just enough for our hungry eyes to still devour and immortalize in our empty minds. You see, the world isn't ready for the blinding glow of your skin, so keep your lights dim. That way no one would have to die the way Icarus did. 4. Learn to give in instead of to resist. You are really not as strong as you think. You come with a weakness from the time you were conceived in your mother's womb, and that weakness will eventually consume you. As soon as your body decides to make way for the Scarlet River to flow, see, nature has decided that that's just how the story goes. You are no heroine to fight in this bloody battle when you can't even conquer your own. 5. Love is all you need. Forget about those dreams or those legendary myths about unclipping your wings. Who cares about flying when you can rest in the arms of your Prince Charming? The one and only who can save you, pull you out of the misery you've put yourself into, this endless rut, this bottomless pit, this lonely, lonely place to be in. But I will not give in. I refuse to follow the rules, and I will rewrite this goddamn thing if I have to, so here goes part 2. A guide on how to women according to me and for me. 1. Speak up. Scream until your lungs give out. Sing all the songs you've always loved. Call out to the thunderstorms and hurricanes and dance in the rain. Let your voice pour out and form an ocean that is deep enough to drown the white noise they've always thought you've become. 2. Your hands were never meant for chains or bird cages, so free them. They are meant to trace the outline of your own body, no matter how big or how small, how perfect or how flawed. They're supposed to nurse your bruises until your bruises are skin again. They're meant to hold and be held, to feel and be felt. 3. Wear whatever the fuck you want. Show as little or as much as you like, but do not dim your lights just so others can shine bright. Your glow is both the sunset and the sunrise, a sight that is meant to behold, and they should know not to fly too close. 4. The world will tell you that you're weak, but do not believe them or blame them. For they have seen and witnessed all the times you've crumbled to pieces, but not the countless times you've picked yourself back up together. Your body changes like the different phases of the moon, constantly renewing and regrowing itself to make space for another, bleeding rivers to breathe new life into this earth. And if that isn't strength, then I don't know what is. 5. Fight for the love that allows you to dream and chase the dreams that are made out of love. Soon enough, you'll realize that the two have never existed on separate planes. Love and dreams are meant to go hand in hand, and that self-love is the best kind of love you'll ever be able to give and receive. You see, women are reminded time and time again that the world is not a kind place to be in. We are forced to make ourselves feel at home in a place most of the times we do not feel welcome. So pardon me if I may come across as bitter or salty. Call it whichever you prefer, but I've ran out of sugar and honey to coat this reality with. So watch me. Watch me as I fight with all my might in this battlefield. I will not be tamed, and my spirits will not be contained. Just to be what society wants to see, or what my own mother expects of me. Thank you.